Spider-Man, the beacon of hope. Until he wasn't. This video we'll be talking about and looking at some of the times Spider-Man turned evil or was just flat out evil. Let's go. In an alternate universe, Peter Parker's Spider-Man is the host of the Carnage symbiote, and he's a part of the Exiles. Originally, their goal was to help correct timelines. Spider-Man wanted to rule across the multiverse. Him and Hyperion turn against their team and take them down and take down the world's heroes. Few survivors are remaining and they're held hostage. When Firestar breaks free, though, she roasts Spider-Man's symbiote alive and it kills him. This one is pretty straightforward. You know, he's kind of just a bad dude. He's pretending like he's a good guy, but like he's very mean. You know, he's very standoffish. He does still have some of his quips as Peter Parker, but you know, the Carnage symbiote doesn't make him meaner. And yeah, he kind of just gets roasted by Firestar. He doesn't get much characterization here outside of he's just evil. Marvel Universe vs. Punisher #1. One Punisher accidentally sets off a virus that makes superheroes lose most of their brain functionality and become cannibals. Spider-Man becomes cannibalistic, sadistic, and a monster who takes over New York City, actually. He started off by killing Rhino and assembling his team before he rose to his power. Kingpin and his gang steal MJ, and Spider-Man makes a deal with Punisher to retrieve her. You see, they still have some brain functionality, and Spider-Man's the first of the evil, so he's like, look, I got my intelligence, I just want my girl, you guys could have the rest of the world. Me, MJ, and my spider gang of evil villains, of cannibals, are going to just take over New York City, and that's fine. Can you just do this, Punisher, get her back? Then we're cool. Punisher goes, he gets MJ back, and Spider-Man's like, alright, you're good. Like, you guys could have the rest of the world. I don't care anymore. Like, I know, like, I'm evil, but, like, do your thing. I got MJ. Punisher turns around and just shoots him in the head. So, like, yes, he's evil and he's killing people here. He's still a man of his word, and he's still a man who makes good on his word. And Punisher, in my opinion, is more evil in this story, but Punisher is just a natural evil. A lot of people don't like to believe is evil, but that's another video for another time. Cable and Deadpool #15. Here we have Peter Parker as one of the 4 horsemen of Apocalypse, which is super cool to me. If you don't know, Apocalypse is one of my all-time favorite X-Men characters, if not my favorite X-Men character, besides Storm. So Spider-Man with Apocalypse, pretty cool. He's got extra arms here, extra limbs. Pretty unique design. He does get defeated pretty quickly. We don't get to see much of him after this, but gotta point it out, you know, Apocalypse and Spider-Man working together, that's pretty neat. The last one's pretty famous. This one is in canon, Superior Spider-Man. Doc Ock is on his own deathbed, about to die from cancer when he switches his brainwaves with Peter Parker and he becomes Spider-Man. Determined to prove he's the superior Spider-Man, Doc Ock takes the Spider-Man mantle and goes a more brutal approach. He beats many of his criminals into an inch of their life, sometimes murdering some of them. His brutal methods, however, didn't help in the long run, and Green Goblin actually takes over the city right underneath Superior Spider-Man's nose. And the only reason Superior Spider-Man was able to beat him was because he admitted he wasn't superior, and he let Peter Parker come back and take over the body to fight Green Goblin. Now, this is probably my favorite of the evil Spider-Man storylines because it shows that evil Spider-Man is not the best Spider-Man. I don't think any of them do, but like the whole theme of this story is Superior Spider-Man and how he's supposed to be superior. A lot of people think that this was Doc Ock, like, best moment. They think Doc Ock should have stayed as Spider-Man and Peter Parker should have never came back and it was a good send-off piece. I totally disagree there. I think this is great to show that Peter Parker is the true best Spider-Man and that any imposter is not going to be better than him.